In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on April 20th, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start, if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Tampa Bay Rays versus New York Yankees. The Tampa Bay Rays are gearing up to face off against the New York Yankees in American League East action, marking the second game of their 3-game series at Yankee Stadium. The Yankees clinched a 5-3 victory at home on Friday in the series opener. Tampa Bay is counting on Zach Eflin to bounce back after a shaky start to the season. He threw 6.1 scoreless innings against the Angels but was let down by the bullpen late in the game. Consistency is key for the Rays, especially on offense. Facing a potent lineup like the Yankees poses a tough challenge for any team. Fortunately, weather conditions in the Bronx look favorable for today's game, a welcome change. Nestor Cortes Jr. struggled in his last outing against Cleveland, but historically, he's been solid at Yankee Stadium. On Friday night, the Yankees capitalized in the 7th inning, scoring 5 decisive runs. They boast one of the best records in MLB, backed by a strong pitching staff. While Tampa Bay hasn't strung together consecutive wins in over a week, they've shown resilience by avoiding losing streaks. Eflin, the Rays starter, has demonstrated promise in 2 outings but faltered in the other 2. Meanwhile, Nestor Cortes, pitching for the Yankees, has given up 11 earned runs and 20 hits across 4 starts totaling 22 innings. The New York Yankees have clearly outperformed the Rays this season and are poised to carry their momentum into the day game following a night game. Tampa Bay's bullpen has struggled, sporting the highest earned run average in the league at 6. Whereas the Yankees rank 3rd with a stellar 2.63 earned run average. Cortes Jr. has proven his mettle, adeptly navigating through tough situations to keep the Yankees competitive. While both pitchers have been inconsistent this season, New York's lineup instills more confidence than Tampa Bay's. Anticipate the Bronx Bombers to rev up their offense, propelling them to a home victory in this matchup. Consequently, the New York Yankees money line is our full game side pick. Leading up to Friday night's game, Tampa Bay had surpassed the over in 12 out of their 20 games this season. They're tied for 18th in runs per game with 4.2, with an average game total of 9.25 runs. On the road, the Rays notched 4.83 runs per game, averaging a total of 10 runs per contest. On the flip side, New York has seen the under prevail in 11 out of 22 games. They average 4.74 runs per game, slightly edging up to 4.83 runs per game at home. The Yankees have an average total of 8.42 runs per game overall, dipping to 8.33 runs per game at home. Friday night's game saw both teams combine for 8 runs, following a scoreless first 5 innings. The Yankees heavily relied on their bullpen, with closer Clay Holmes throwing 22 pitches, potentially ruling him out for the upcoming game. Despite a slow start in hitting, the Rays have the ability to score runs, even if they come late in the game. With winds blowing out at Yankee Stadium and temperatures in the mid-60s, expect this game to exceed the projected total. Therefore, over the projected total is our full game total pick. Detroit Tigers versus Minnesota Twins. The Detroit Tigers are currently engaged in a weekend series in Minnesota, facing off against the Twins in a key American League Central Division clash this Saturday. The Tigers have started the season with some promising momentum, positioning themselves as contenders for the division title. On the other side, the Twins, aiming for a repeat as American League Central champions, have encountered difficulties at the plate in the early stages of the season. Taking the mound for the Tigers is Reese Olson, who has proven to be a reliable pitcher overall. Despite a rough outing against the Pirates where he conceded 6 earned runs over 4.1 innings, Olson has performed admirably in his other appearances, allowing just 1 earned run across 12.1 innings. Now, he faces a favorable matchup against a struggling Twins offense. Additionally, Detroit boasts a stronger bullpen compared to Minnesota, making this game potentially closer than suggested by the odds. For the Twins, Bailey Ober has yet to showcase his best form this season, and the team will rely on him finding his groove to stay competitive. Ober, known for inducing ground balls and pitching deep into games, has fallen short this year with an average of less than 5 innings per start and 3 home runs surrendered across 3 starts. Last season, Ober struggled against the Tigers, posting an earned run average over 5 in 3 outings and yielding 2 home runs during that span. While Ober aims to regain his command, Olsen has been consistently effective. Therefore, the Detroit Tigers money line is our full game side pick. Despite Ober's recent struggles, he squares off against a Tigers lineup that has collectively hit just .217 with 14 home runs. The Twins themselves are still striving to reach a .200 team batting average and have amassed 15 home runs. The Tigers pitching staff, with a commendable 3.11 earned run average so far, is anticipated to keep the game close, while the Twins pitching should do enough to stifle Detroit's modest offensive output. Minnesota's offensive struggles have been stark, ranking 29th in team batting average and 28th in OPS going into the weekend. Detroit hasn't fared much better, standing at 25th and 26th in those respective categories. Considering Bailey Ober's recent dominant outing against the Tigers, throwing 6 scoreless innings, Saturday's game is expected to be low-scoring. Furthermore, both teams boast formidable bullpens. Detroit leads in bullpen earned run average and WHIP, with Minnesota close behind at 5th and 9th, respectively. Given these statistics, it's unlikely that this matchup will witness a high-scoring affair. Therefore, a tightly contested game with limited runs is anticipated, making under the projected total our full game total pick. Milwaukee Brewers versus St. Louis Cardinals. The Milwaukee Brewers have commenced the season with an impressive 12-6 record, setting a strong tone for their campaign. Their recent victory over the Cardinals in the series opener, clinching a tight 2-1 win, further cements their dominance within the National League Central. Notably, the Brewers rank 3rd in Major League Baseball for home runs, having hit a total of 24, showcasing the potency of their batting lineup. Key sluggers like Christian Yelich, William Contreras, and Willie Adams have contributed 12 homers collectively, driving the team's offensive force. Contrarily, the St. Louis Cardinals are struggling, holding a less than stellar 9-11 record for the season. With losses in 4 of their last 6 games, including the recent defeat against Milwaukee, the Cardinals face challenges on the offensive front, ranking near the bottom in home runs, RBIs, and batting average. The Brewers have demonstrated their superiority so far, with Freddie Peralta emerging as the ace of their rotation, further enhancing their prospects. While the Cardinals possess talent, their slow rebound from a poor start raises doubts, especially with Kyle Gibson's struggles, evidenced by an earned run average over 6. Moreover, the Brewers have excelled in away games and could capitalize on Gibson's performance issues, potentially advancing towards a sweep. Therefore, the Milwaukee Brewers money line is our full game side pick. Though the Cardinals are typically lackluster offensively, facing DL Hall, who has allowed 22 hits and 10 runs in just 12.2 innings pitched, could provide them with an opportunity. We anticipate St. Louis scoring more than 3 runs for a change. On the Brewers side, they rank as the 3rd highest scoring team in MLB. Despite the pitching prowess of Mikolas and the Cardinals' bullpen, Milwaukee is expected to find ways to manufacture runs. Mikolas, not as formidable as in previous years, gave up 5 runs in his recent outing. Hall, representing the Brewers, has also struggled, likely to face challenges in this game. Both teams' offenses are likely to thrive, resulting in a high-scoring affair. Therefore, we are predicting that both offenses will have no difficulty putting up runs, which will ultimately determine the outcome. Expect plenty of scoring in this matchup, making over the projected total our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.